Hello everyone, welcome to another podcast episode. This is episode number 89. My name is The Star, I am The Star Crochet, and I make and sell crochet and knit gifts for everyone. And on this podcast I talk about things like what I have been up to, any items sold, any new listings, works in progresses, and finished objects. Let's start with what I have been up to. I have been away from the camera a little bit, I guess you could say, for the past couple weeks. I know I uploaded like the craft with me and like the crochet with me videos, and oh yeah, the yarn haul video as well. I know I've been doing that the past couple weeks, and that's because I've just been spending time around family on the weekends, and so I just had to think of something to put up for content. But anyway, I have a lot of finished objects because I have been crocheting like crazy, so I have been a machine, and I have quite a bit of number of the finished objects. But anyway, next is new listings. So right over here, as you can see, is the new listing of the men's shirt. The sizes available are small, medium, large, and extra large. And you can find them on both my Etsy shop, or you can find it on my domain, which is thestarcrochetshop.com. It is linked in the description box below, both of them. And that is it for the new listing so far. I do have a collection that I finished, and that will be in the finished objects section, but by the time this video comes up, I may have it as a new listing already. I'm not sure. I might, or I might not. And now for the items sold. I know I kind of like reversed it a little bit when it came to the categories that I said are on this podcast. But anyway, I don't have a list in front of me this time, so anyway, I have to go with like my memory. So the items sold, I will be right here on the side again. The item that I have sold is men's pair of pants, and this is the size that I sold it in, and I sold it for $40, and that is the only item that I have sold so far. I was thinking about going back to the farmer's market once the weather gets a little bit better here, and we're still like getting off of the winter and we're slowly heading to spring. But when it comes to the weather here, it's in North Carolina, it's constant, like warm day, cold day, warm day, cold day, and it'll fluctuate like that constantly, even though spring might be what's ahead of us, which it is. And then when it gets to summer, it'll have, just like straight hot days. But when it gets back to near the winter, that's when it'll start to again be cold and hot the next days. And so it's kind of difficult to have an actual like season when it comes to spring and fall here. Now I'm going to switch it up again just real quick because I want to show the finished objects first. I have, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might have 8 finished objects, and I counted in my head because I will show you guys whenever it comes to the finished objects. So this is my project bag, the bag that I have that I show the finished objects. There's this, and then I gotta add this on top as well because I did not sell this, and I'll explain what this is here in a little bit. But these are all the finished objects I have in here, so it's a lot, and I'll explain. Let's start with this men's top with a hood. This is a custom order that a previous customer had, the one that made the one sale with the men's pants. That person also asked for a custom order of the men's shirt with a hood in custom colors, and so I did it in the custom colors. So here is the shirt part, and it's kind of like a vest, I guess you could say, but the ribbing right here on the sides of the edges of the armholes, and then I have this hood right here that connects with it. So it's kind of hard to keep both of them up, but here we go. Here's what the hood looks like right here, and then here's the back. It's the same style as the other men's hood with the other men's shirt with the hood. But this is finished object number 1. Finished object number 2 is, now we're going into the men's pants collection. So this is a men's pants, size 35 by 35. So I assumed when it comes to the men's pants, you know, like the sizing guide, that it is the band measurement by the inseam. So that's what I did here. It's 35 inches by 35 inches, so like a 35 inseam. And this is, you know, I was thinking this could probably be for females, this one right here, because it's like the inseam part is a little bit too high when it comes to the band and all of that. But anyway, I'll make a note on my listing. And this is the pair of pants right here. I don't want to try any of them on. But here's one of the pant legs, and then here is one of the other pant legs. And so this one doesn't have a drawstring just yet, but I will include it after this video. So it should be on by the time the listing is created for these pants. And now we're at finished object number 3. This one is size 35 by 27.5, so it has a small inseam for like a shorter person. Probably for like me, and I'm 5'7", so. And this part right here, this was the very first pair of pants that I started working on for the collection, and it's like this because I was not able to make it long enough for the pant leg, and I didn't want to just unravel everything because I was already like halfway around the pant leg section, and I didn't want to just unravel everything and then go from there. So I decided to go even longer with this pair of pants right here, like the pant leg to just go longer, like start from here and then go like this and make it match the length and the color parts, the color changes. And then this pant leg I did just like the regular size of this one right here. So this is the next one, and this one has a drawstring, yes. The fourth finished object is the size 35 by 30.5. And here it is without a drawstring, I know, but it's okay. And then here is what the bottom of the pant legs right here. It's kind of hard to show something like pants when you only have like as much of a distance away from the camera, and it can only take so much in like this type of ratio. Finished object number 5 is this one right here, and this does not have a drawstring. This one is 35 by 36, so this one might be for a female again, possibly. There we go. The next finished object is, this is the completion right here of the men's shirts. This is a size, what size are you? This is a size extra large. So let me get the collar real quick. Here we go. And this is the final part of the men's shirts collection. And then here's the back. And then I have 2 more finished objects left. I'm going to start with this sock right here. So I finished the second sock. Let me scoot up a little bit closer. I finished the second sock of this pair right here for the men's sock, size large. And this is to prove that I finished the pair. And then my last finished object right here is a woman's sock size medium. And then this is to prove So that is all for the finished objects, and next is the works in progresses. I have 2 works in progresses. Let's start with what are on my DPNs. Double pointed needles. I have yet another sock. I started using the newer sock yarn that I have from Hobie, and it is that the one Halloween collection that I had. The Halloween pack where it came in like 8 skeins of the sock weight yarn and like this color and like different colorways as well. You see here, like these 2 colorways it also came with. These 2 colors it came with right here. I like this one especially, the variegated for the Halloween. And so there's those 2 skeins, and then here is what I've been working on. I just love the way the purple looks on this sock, by the way. And here's the other side. I am on the foot section of this sock, and this will be a size large for a male. And these are what's on my DPNs, and now what's on my needle. I don't have anything on my crochet hook, so because I had just finished the collection last night, and then I just did some reading whenever I was laying down to go to bed last night, and yeah. So this is what's on my needle, this cross stitch. I've gone just a little bit further, not too much further, when it comes to this picture right here. But this is how far I've gotten. Let's see, so I have done the purple and the blacks and the ivory, as you can see. So it's looking a lot better. And now that I'm finished with that collection and that custom order, that I can be able to work on the cross stitch and the knitting a lot more, because I want to ease up on the crocheting, because I don't have that much space left when it comes to having finished objects and storing them. I already have all of these items and boxes full of items that I've yet to sell, and I'm just I'm just being patient. I know I have to be patient. But it's just, I've been trying to get this business off the ground for over 15 years now, and so I can't give up though. I feel it in my bones that I just can't give up. But anyway, that is it for today's episode. If you have made it this far in the video, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you're always notified of all the videos I make. Also check out my other social medias such as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Also check out my website, which is thestarcrochetshop.com, and check out my Patreon, which is $10.10 a month per person. You get exclusive perks such as a member shout out on every description label of every YouTube video. You also get a 10% off coupon code that you can use. You also get to look at post and updates and early access videos and yarn haul videos, and yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!